All right, we are live on YouTube. Welcome to Navigating the Modern World with Coach Eli. Glad you could all join me here today for this very special show. This is going to be a brief live show. I've only got about an hour to present all of the material, so I'm going to get right to it. It's going to be very interesting. It should answer a lot of questions that many people have regarding lots of things that have been transpiring around my neck of the woods. So stick around for that, whether you're live or here on the replay. There's going to be a lot of information packed into this show that will only last an hour max. Don and I have some things to do, so I have to end this as a hard stop within 1 hour. So before we get to all that, though, let me make sure everything is rolling smoothly. Let me check out the back end of YouTube and make sure that it is rolling well, and it looks like it is. And let me also make sure that the YouTube notification has gone out. Looks like it just did. And let me do a sound check. On YouTube, welcome to Navigating the Modern World with Coach Eli. Glad you can all join me here today for this very special. All right, all is rolling well. One in the box already. One thumb up. Please smash the thumbs up. Please share this out, whether you're here live or on the replay. Let's get right to it. The topic of this show is Don and I have never accepted payment to clock in and clock out for drama and more. One more time. Don and I have never accepted payment to clock in and clock out for drama and more. Before I get right to this, I want to preface by saying there are a lot of rumors going around that Don and I are being paid to act out here on YouTube and to respond to things that others are coming at us with in ways that would make sense, that would feed into the drama, and that everyone is getting paid, including us. I'm going to make it very, very clear. Don and I have never received one single cent to create fake instigated drama. Now, we've received some donations from some of the people from the other side, and we've donated to them before in the past too, but we've never specifically been paid by anyone sponsoring this type of content or by anyone that has asked us to stir up the pot intentionally just for shock value factor or however you want to call it. Don and I are out here in realistic ways. We truly want to help people, and that's all we've ever wanted to do. But there's a massive confusion going around because of what's happening and how we've responded. All we've done is try to defend ourselves, and we really don't even want to do that anymore. But because of something that popped up today, I felt it was very necessary to dissect this. And that's what I'm going to do here today. Once again, the topic of this show is Don and I have never accepted payment to clock in and clock out for drama and more. I was tagged in a community posting by Always Cherry Pick, someone that's been a part of the gig economy for quite some time now. And I joined the gig economy a little over a year ago, about a year and a half ago, because for a short period of time, towards the end of 2022 and beginning of 2023, I was driving for DoorDash and Uber Eats. And I wanted to, become a part of the gig economy community on YouTube, because that's what I was doing back then. And because I joined the community, all of these people that have been creating this fake instigated drama content involving me, because they follow me wherever I go, they infested and infiltrated that community. They've infested and infiltrated every community I've been a part of for the last 6 years, including this one. This group started to stand up to what's really going on here and started to really question what's going on here. And they're really tired of people continuing to create this fake instigated drama involving myself and Don, but more so primarily myself, right? Now, Always Cherry Pick, he shared a video that Robert Reese condensed and released, I believe it was earlier today or yesterday, in regards to a live stream that was done a few days ago where Always Cherry Pick and JB Gunner were on a panel on the Robert Reese show talking about this. And I felt there was so much interesting information that I wanted to basically respond to what they were saying. Now, because I worry about copyright and I don't trust anyone to use their clips, I transcribed what they were saying And I'm going to read what JB Gunner and Always Cherry Pick were saying and put my own spin on it. Now, I've got about maybe 45 to 50 more minutes to go, so let's get right to this. Let me open up my notepad, which I will not be shown on the screen, and get started on what's going on here, okay? Let me do one more sound check just to make sure everything is rolling smoothly, okay? Let me just make sure we are all good. A video that Robert Reese condensed and released, I believe it was earlier today or yesterday. All right. All is good. All is well. All is well. That's proper English. Yeah, let's speak proper English here, okay? All right. I'm going to refer to Always Cherry Pick as Cherry. And I'm going to refer to JB Gunner as JB. Cherry says, here's what I'm going to tell you, maybe BS. And JB, I'm not going to get into the whole thing, but for a long time before I was even, this is how he said it, he spoke, but I'm going to try to speak it in proper English. But for a long time before I even had my own channel, I was paid to do certain things. It looked like I wasn't making money. I was making more money than everybody. I was getting paid to be on people's lives. Cherry Pick talks like a million miles a second, man. You don't take any pauses, bro, but that's okay. That's you. I was getting paid to be and then when YouTube transcribes things, it takes out the swear words. I was paid to be let's just call it the shit disturber in the chat. I was getting paid. So, this is a big facade, and it's all fake, brother. It's all reality TV. It ain't reality, so we don't know what he's being paid, what she's being paid by other people. So you believe that they are being paid? Well, hold on. I think I got this part wrong. So Cherry was saying that he thinks that Don and I are being paid. We're not getting paid a damn penny. These people are exploiting us and extorting from us. We've been saying that for years. Don and I have not made a penny off of this. All we want to do is create our own content. What we really want is these people to stop creating content on us, but they're being paid by a sponsor. And I believe even JB Gunner is being paid by the same sponsor, Brian, who I believe to be nothing but silicone. Okay? There's your answer, Cherry. I've been saying that for a while. So it is all store-bought, fake instigated drama, right? That's all it is, right? Let's see. Oh, yeah, Cherry says, so you believe that they are being paid to fake it is what you're saying. It is possible, I believe, that it looks like some really bad acting, but I don't know because I'm not a big Eli fan or a hater. I ain't watched him. I haven't watched him, it should be. But 10 minutes. I went in there one day when he talked smack about me. He hit me and I said, have a nice life, buddy. And that was the end. Okay. Yeah. I'm trying to say what Cherry's saying in understanding words. He talks a million miles a second. And you talk like in run-on sentences, Cherry. No disrespect, but you talk like a big run-on sentence, and it's hard to react to you when you're saying so much at the same time with no pauses or anything. But anyway, it is what it is. Hey, Queen Helen Casey. Yeah, I know, Queen, but I had to talk about this because it's going to show people. People want to know this, Queen. People from my audience are asking me to share my thoughts on this, so I'm going to do that. This is a productive video, but thank you, Queen. I appreciate that. Howdy, AZ Prod. AZ Prod says howdy. Yeah, so we're not being paid. Nothing about Don and I is fake, and everything about JB Gunner and the other people that are doing this on the Legion side, we'll just say it, I don't care. They're all being paid primarily by a sponsor named Brian. I know JB Gunner and Jamie were both paid. They say they're not being paid by him anymore, but they're being paid. There's no way they're making a sustainable living to continuously do this unless they're being paid. And then they get donations on top of that. They don't make enough in donations to sustain doing this at the level they're doing it. You guys need to understand that, okay? JB says, well, Cherry, let me tell you something. I'm someone that's been around for 7 years. I created this whole Eli community. Yeah, you did. I didn't know what was going on back then 6 years ago, JB. I didn't know about this fake instigated drama. All I wanted to do was come out here on YouTube and help people, right? But there's some people that made you aware of me, and, you know, you wanted to use me as fake instigated drama content. Then you got the sponsor, you know, Brian, like Jamie, and then you guys were paid to keep it going all this time. And you're still being paid. I don't care what you say, JB or James. You're all being paid by Brian, who I believe to be nothing but silicone, okay? I'm the guy. I'm the daddy of the whole thing. And okay, see, I didn't know that. So does it offend you that I think it's silly that y'all, okay, yes. So I guess I missed this part. This is Cherry saying, I'm the guy. Sorry, I got that wrong. And then Cherry cuts in and says, okay, see, I didn't know that. So does it offend you that I think it's silly that y'all waste so much time, whether you're making money? Not that you're a talented guy. You could find a better way to make money. It's kind of silly. You're juvenile and stupid to waste your time talking about this clown. It makes you look like a clown. It makes you look silly. It makes you look silly. He said it twice, I guess. And if you get paid to look silly, if you get paid to look silly, I don't know why he keeps saying it twice. He keeps repeating himself. You get paid, then you're a paid clown. That's fine. I'm almost a $200,000 a year paid clown, says JB. Okay. Well, I think JB was saying that whole thing there. It's hard to keep this in context, because they were going back and forth so fast. Hey, Donna, how you doing? Welcome to the show. Been a bit unwell. For a few days. Also, I've been playing catch up. I am sorry. Glad Dawn is feeling better. How many people do you think you've helped in the last 6 years? Me? Richard T? Plenty of them. That's all I'm going to say. I've helped plenty of people. First of all, JB, you do not make $200,000 a year. Your audience is not big enough. You do not have enough people donating to you to make that amount of money. You would need to have at least, I would say, 100 consistent people donating to you regularly to make that amount of money. You would need to literally make around $600-700 a day to make that kind of money. You're not making that every day unless you're being sponsored by Brian and getting a big chunk of that money from him. That is a bunch of crap, JB. And I don't care. I could sit here and ask you for receipts. I don't care for the receipts, but you are not making $200,000 a year. Period. End of story. Okay. Cherry says, well, good for you then. Go buy yourself somebody that gives you, I guess he said a bad word, crap. I cannot understand some of the things that Cherry says. He's like all over the place when he's talking. It's almost like he's on, some kind of medication or something. I don't know. I really don't know. Then JB says, no, I don't think you understand. You asked. I'm telling you. So, okay. No. So you asked. I'm telling you, it's you people that think this is real life. It's you people that don't understand the concept of clocking in and clocking out. Let me repeat that again. It's you people that don't understand the concept of clocking in and clocking out. That's what JB does. That's what Jamie does. They are store-bought and sponsored. All of this is fake. And the only reason why they're doing this every day is because they're sponsored to do it. You folks need to understand that. That's all this boils down to. 39 in the box, 3 thumbs up. Please smash the thumbs up. Please share this out. Pimp Daddy will be making a large payment tomorrow. Probably. Of course. If not, they'll stop and do something else. That's the whole thing about this to you. Everything this conversation is real to me. This is me clocking in and clocking out for the people watching me. Well, a lot of people don't know that. A lot of people think it's real. You guys try to make it appear real, even though you know it's fake and you're being paid for it, because if they thought it was totally fake, they'd be bored and they'd move on and they'd stop donating. But the funny thing is, I've been saying for years it's fake. A lot of these people know it's fake and they still donate. I don't get that. I just don't get that. The audience is much to blame for this because they keep supporting this. Without the audience to support it, it wouldn't even be sustainable for a sponsor to pay for it. You know? Cherry says, my name is Michael. That symbol I just switched because I was up there with the baby is always cherry picked and it is a character. And when I shut this off, I don't think about this crap. It's like thinking about French fries when I work at McDonald's. It ain't worth it. Right. Good point there, Cherry. Right. You don't think about French fries when you work at McDonald's. You just think about, okay, I'm just going to do my job, take my check and go home. Right. Right. Okay. Let's see. Donna says, it is hard to understand what these sponsors gain from perpetuating this drama and targeting you. Well, they get tax write-offs. This is like when they donate money to these creators, it's a tax deduction. And so the bottom line is, Donna, this particular sponsor is not losing money doing this. He would have to pay more in taxes if he didn't sponsor these people. So in essence, he gets to net the same amount of money by donating money and writing things off and paying less in taxes. So the bottom line is he's doing this for tax write-offs, plus he enjoys the cringe and entertains him. It's a sick way of being entertained, but it entertains him. Well, it's not about them having the balls to stop the garbage. They're being paid to do it. You'll hear more as we get further into this, okay? JB says, so if Denzel Washington, goes and plays a movie role that you find is silly tomorrow but makes $20 million, are you going to try to convince him not to do it? No, sir. As long as those people know that you're you and that I can't even transcribe this properly. As long as they know what you're doing, I'm you and I are up here saying we are characters. And the people that don't know, oh, sorry. I thought this was JB saying this, but I might have transcribed this wrong per person. So JB was saying, if you're going to get paid $20 million, are you going to try and convince someone to not do it? Well, that's different. That is real acting. That is not attacking people. Denzel Washington gets paid to act in a legit movie field by a legit movie company. This is all fake instigated drama from drama shit show disturbing creators out here on YouTube. There's a difference there, JB, and you know it. I understand your concept on what you're saying there. Are you going to turn down money for any reason is what you're saying. What you're saying is, should people turn down money for any reason? Yes. People that have morals, values, and ethics like I do, yes. That's why I've never accepted money for this. Did you do something to make that rich man pay people to go against you? No, he just chose to do it. No, absolutely not. I didn't do anything to upset him. No, I didn't. He just chose to do it, and he continues to do it. I think this is Cherry saying, you and I are up here saying we are characters, and the people that don't know you're a character deserve to be put away or to not be put away. You said a swear word there and it bleeped it out. Those are the same people that give their social to some guy from Nigeria. They're effing morons. And that's what I think of Eli people. Since you're the head Eli guy, I'm wondering. Yeah, that's true. It's the same concept there. They have to trick these people to believe that all this is real, or people will not tune in. That's why they do it. So they choose two real life people that are creating something real and are trying to spin it in a way to their audience that is very disturbing, and that these people are not life coaches and they're liars and, blah, blah, blah. That's exactly right. Always Cherry. Okay. Since you're the head Eli guy, I'm wondering, it's not a back and forth where I'm calling you names, but honestly, I think it's silly. I'm just reading this the way that Cherry said it. And you all are silly doing it. You're making money doing it, dude. But still, you're a talented guy. You can make money on another subject that's more honorable than this clown. Clowns that watch this and obsess over it and try to bring it into my chat in my room. Hey. Sorry. Yeah, I agree with you on that. They could do something more productive, but they would probably make less money and they'd probably lose a sponsor. There's a reason why they're doing it. They're being paid to do it. The moment the sponsor stops is the moment it ends. I'm telling you that. That's what it boils down to. And then Cherry gives an example. Hey, did you know that a tree fell down in my neighborhood? And then they go, yeah, it reminds me of the time Eli did this. It's so effing stupid. Right. They insert my name into every little aspect, even things that don't make sense. And most things here don't make sense. It's all store-bought, paid, fake, instigated drama. That's all it boils down to. No one would go to this level if they weren't paid. $41 in the box. Please smash the thumbs up. We have 4 likes. Please smash the thumbs up. Please share this out. JB says, well, first of all, I don't know who you are, and I've never been in your chat room. But you know the situation, JB. You know exactly what you're doing. You know exactly how this affects people. All you care about is what makes dollars. Because like you've always said, JB, if it doesn't make dollars, it doesn't make sense. So sit down and STFU, JB, okay? Don't try to sit here and cover up and protect your fake instigated drama Big Daddy Brian game, all right? Same thing with James. That's all you guys are doing. It's pathetic, okay? No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the silly, your underlings, the Thunders, the Silicone, all those clowns, the people that need to learn how to read a book. You know all them. You know Silicone is Brian. Stop it, JB. Stop it. You're trying to play Cherry and Robert on that panel. You're full of it, JB. All you're doing is going up there and saying exactly what Big Daddy Brian wants you to say. No one's buying it. No one's buying it. You're full of it, dude. You're a bad actor, JB. That's all you've ever been. That's how you make your money on YouTube. You're a bad actor. That's why you've been shut down many times, and other people doing this have been shut down many times. You guys keep coming back and circumventing. It's all good. Do what you got to do, right? The clowns, the people that need to learn how to read a book. Whoa. I don't know who none of those people are except for Silicone, which I just met 2 weeks ago. Bullshit. Don't lie about that. Silicone is Brian and you're getting paid. Stop it. You're a liar, and you're a liar, and you're a liar. I'm telling you right now, I don't know who none of those people are. I for damn sure don't know what a Thunder is, and I definitely don't. I think, okay, I don't even know what he was saying there. But they were going back and forth so fast, and when I transcribed this from YouTube, it just, you have to go watch the clip for it to make full sense. But I'm just trying to do a reaction to this without having to use the actual content and risk them taking me down for copyright. You know exactly who these people are. You're paid to follow me around, bro. Don't lie. You follow me everywhere. You watch everything. You know YouTube. You can quickly surf around and see what anyone's saying about me and respond to what you feel is worthy of responding according to your contract. Just stop it, dude. Stop it. Okay? It's just ridiculous, you know? Cherry says, well, that's how dumb I am. Those are like the people that ended up over bothering my community and Robert's community. Right. They infiltrated the gig economy, and all they're trying to do is leverage every audience possible, especially every audience I try to become a part of the right way, right? They come in and infiltrate that community and try to play their games on you folks. So you folks think that I'm a bad person and Don's a bad person. So that way you can join them in the agenda of the Coach Eli hate content, which is what they're being sponsored for. And hopefully you'll end up donating to them, right? That's what they're doing. It's pathetic. And Cherry, you called it out. And I even hear Roy's been calling it out too, even though Roy doesn't like me. Roy's been calling it out as BS. This is the truth. If you guys all watch this video here, this is the truth. Watch this video and then go watch the clip I shared on my community wall earlier today of the actual, clip from Robert's show where JB and Cherry were on. Okay. JB says, right, but I'm not a gig tuber or whatever the F you call it. Of course you're not a gig tuber, but if it makes dollars, JB, it makes sense, right? So if you can infiltrate the gig economy and get some people donating, it's all good, right, JB? Come on, dude. I'm not part of this community, and I for damn sure am not a part of what's ever in your chat room. What I am telling you, as someone with 3 silver play buttons, you're lying about the silver play buttons again, dude. You don't have silver play buttons, okay? You don't. You've never had any channels anywhere remotely close to 100K subs. You had one channel that hit 30-something K subs one time, and you were like, creaming all over the place, dude. Stop it, dude. And you can get fake silver play buttons on eBay. So don't even try to do that to try to prove something that's not true, just like some other moron did out here last year or earlier this year. Pathetic. You guys are all pathetic, right? So he says, I am telling you as someone with 3 silver play buttons that has made a living off this effing platform for 18 years, is that I know how to entertain an audience. You know how to entertain an audience by attacking people in a fake instigated way. Yeah, maybe some things have been true every now and then, but how many times do you have to repeat the same stuff over the last 6 years? Okay, you're doing it because you're being paid to do it. Okay, that's all. Because people and the people in the audience, they get tired of it and then they eventually leave. And then you have to keep on finding new people in the audience to spin the same narrative to. It's a lot of stupid work, and it's just stupid, man. It's stupid. Okay? I have entertained an audience, and that's why I've made 6 figures for 10 years straight. I doubt you've ever made 6 figures out here. I bet the most you've ever made is about maybe 70 to 80 grand. You're full of it, dude. You always live with a woman, and, you're probably making 60, 70, 80 grand a year doing this between sponsorships and donations. You don't have enough people donating to you to make 6 figures, dude, let alone 200K. Quit lying to people, dude. And I'm not even going to ask you for receipts. I don't care about receipts. Everyone knows that you're just full of it. You're trying to come off like you're bigger and badder than anyone, so you get more attention on you, right? Whatever attention you can get is attention, right? Good, bad, or indifferent. That's all you're trying to do, and you're doing that by lying on purpose. Fake instigated drama about yourself. You're making up stuff about yourself, dude, to try to reel more people in. How pathetic, dude. Okay? Let me just say this, but the people you're referring to, the Coach Eli of this world, they do not. They are literally on here trying to entertain you, but they can't. They fail at it. The only thing that matters to me at the end of the day is not views. It's not subs. It's not what people, I don't know, think. What matters to me at the end of the day is when I log into my bank, what it says now. Yeah, there you go. There's the answer. It's all about money. This whole thing's about money. It's fake, instigated, store-bought drama and to incite donations. But they're getting primarily paid by a sponsor. Donna says, Eli, do you believe all this unpleasantness is paid for, or can you evidence it? The fact is that the drama seems to pay, so perhaps those concerned are just jumping on the proverbial bandwagon. No one would take it at this level if it wasn't making them money. And it's paid for. It's paid for. It's paid for, and there used to be proof on it. There's no more proof on it. But just put two and two together, Donna. No one would continue to come at one person for 6 years straight unless it was paid for beyond donations. I alone am not going to make these people enough money to sustain their lifestyle. Just think of it that way, okay? There's your answer. I hope that makes sense. AZ Prod, all of your haters claim to be so wealthy and amazing, delusional narcissists. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. And it's the haters that are a part of the audience of these creators that are getting paid the sponsorship that are furthering the enablement of not only the creators to do what they're doing, but the sponsor to keep paying the creators to doing it as well, right? So that's that. JB says, now before you think everything is fake though, let me just say this. Hang on. I am the person that went to Eli's house. I am the person that spit and, went and urinated on his dad's grave. It's not all fake. Well, it was done because Brian paid you to do it, you moron. You would never have come clear across the country if Brian didn't pay you. That trip cost you at least $1,000 to $2,000 between gas, hotel accommodations, okay, and food. And you're telling me that you drove there on your own? He was paid to do that by Brian, the same sponsor. But I let it go. It's all done. We're just putting it out there so you folks realize this is all sponsored. Your sponsor that owns a caregiving business paid you to come and piss on my father's grave. Okay? That's what's more pathetic is the sponsor paying you to do that. More pathetic than even you doing it, dude. But you're not telling these people that you got sponsored to do it because you're protecting Big Daddy, right? Right? Like you used to say, JB, you're not going to bite the hands that feed you, right? You're not going to bite the hands that feed you, right? Right, JB? That's all good. I can respond and tell people the truth. Cherry says, it's not all well. Let me tell you something. You're not going to admit it, but maybe when you went and, urinated on that grave, you met him for lunch and handed him a check because you make $200,000 a year. First of all, I haven't received a damn payment from any of these fools regarding this drama. Second of all, he doesn't make $200,000 a year, and you know that. And then furthermore, Cherry says, and he's making you money, so let's just get to the reality of it, my man. No, these people are being paid to create a targeted, paid hate attack on me for entertainment. They're being paid to do it. That's all it boils down to, period. And a story, Cherry. When the money stops coming from the sponsor, that's when the content stops. Donna says, I hadn't heard of this JV guy until recently, but anyone who defended anyone who defaced a grave is what you're trying to say there. You left that part out, Donna. I'll wait to see what you say next. So let's get to the reality of it, my man. Yeah, because JB's full of it. He's protecting his sponsor. JB says, bro, I'm a conspiracy theorist, so I understand what you're saying. You're a conspiracy theorist, JB? If you went full-time doing conspiracy theories, you wouldn't be making the money you're making, dude. Cherry says, it's not a conspiracy theorist. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever been on a TV show paid on one of these fake reality shows before? I'm trying to read this in the right context because this is how these guys are talking so fast, going back and forth. Yeah, so let's see what JB said, because that's a great question, Cherry. JB says, sir, I've been paid. I've been on TV 19 times. Right. There was even a clip of JB. I think it still may be on YouTube somewhere. I forgot what show. I think it was a Rachel Ray show or something like that. One of those shows. I can't remember. He was on there with his wife at the time. And Yeah, it was all paid for. All those shows back then, Jenny Jones, Rachel Ray, was all fake instigated drama, right? Jerry Springer, all those shows, fake instigated drama, right? And that's all these guys are trying to do out here is create fake instigated drama, and they have a sponsor that's sponsoring it. That's the bottom line. Then they get a few extra donations every now and then, and that adds to the sponsor money. That's all it boils down to. That's it. Period. End of story. Period. End of story. These people watch my every move because they're being paid to do it. Yeah. So that is that. My God, they just never stop the fake instigated drama. It's not going to stop until they stop making money off it. That's the bottom line. Donna says anyone defacing a grave has some serious mental health issues. That's as low as it goes. That's a criminal offense in the UK. It's probably a criminal offense here too, but I don't care. I let it go. I let it go. And JB lost a lot of support regarding that back then. He lost more than half his support. Okay. And I'm not going to let any of this stuff get to me. I'm moving forward. All I'm saying is that, all I wanted to do this for was because I wanted people to see what's really going on. JB Gunner clearly explained it. Always Cherry Pick called it out. Like, that was a great segment that you clipped out, Robert. That was a great segment you clipped out. And despite the fact I'm never going to work with you again, Robert, there are times where it makes sense to talk about clips you share. And if it gets you some more views, so be it. We're just not meant to work together, Robert. But that was a great show. You had the right people on, and that debunked a lot. Not only, I already knew it, but not only did it make sense to me, but I think it's going to make sense to people that have been very confused about the whole situation. You know what I mean? I'm going to probably end up the show. I'm going to end up finishing the show early. I'm pretty much done. I want to talk about one more thing before I go off the air, okay? And, yeah, the other side, listen, I don't care if I have to talk about the other side every now and then. It's just a comical thing at this point. James is trying to incite me to respond to the fact that he got his Coach Legion channel monetized, the channel that he's completely made content on me on. Like, that whole channel is an Eli channel that he somehow got monetized. He's only partially monetized because he has less than 1,000 subs. So he only has super chats, super stickers, and memberships. And he's trying to trigger me by saying, I got more memberships than you did in one day, than you've gotten your entirety. I could care less, because here's the thing, James. Here's the thing. The last time, you see, somebody else signed you up with a Google AdSense account because you've been banned from the platform. You can't have your own Google AdSense. Somebody signed up for a Google AdSense account, and now you're going to try to claim the same thing like JB Gunner has been claiming. You're an independent contractor for the person that owns the channel, right? Well, best of luck to you. If it works, it works. But more than likely what's going to happen is the same time you got a channel monetized, you're going to get shut down within the same week. Now, I don't care what you do. I'm not flagging you. You're accusing me of flagging you. You think every posting I make is about you. No, it's not about you. Every posting I make is not about you. It's not, right? But what I will say is this. To all of the people that are donating money via Super Chats to a channel that's circumventing, that's probably going to go down before he gets paid out, you're wasting your money. And if you folks are only doing it because you think him being monetized while circumventing to trash talk me on a channel fully made on me is going to trigger me, it doesn't trigger me. All I'm saying is this. It's stupid to waste your hard-earned money. And Super Chat people, large amounts, become memberships on channels that are going to be shut down eventually. Here's the thing, okay? The month ends tomorrow, right? So monetized channels, basically, this is how you get paid. Tomorrow's May 30th. That's the last day of the month. After May 30th, whatever you make gets paid out 3 weeks later around the 20th or the 21st of the month. That means if this channel that you folks have donated to gets shut down in the next 3 weeks, he loses all that money and you folks don't get a refund. You lose all that money. All that money is gone. It's gone. Yeah, I get you, Queen. So if this whole thing is an attempt to get me triggered, I'm not triggered. I'm actually saying it's stupid. That's all. Now, I'm going to go because I have some things to do with my girlfriend, Dawn. I may be back later today for a walk on something completely different, but I just wanted to put this out there, and I got it done in 41 minutes. Wow. All good. There you have it, folks. I hope this all makes sense. Please like, share, subscribe, bang the bell, select the notifications. Make sure you subscribe to the main channel, Coach Eli, Elias, Melas as well. Link is below in the description, which is what I'm trying to say. And yeah, that's going to do it. Let me know what you think below in the comments section if you're here watching the replay. With that being said, have a good one. Take care. And as always, be good to each other.